ẹ̀gbọ́n mi gbòòrò Àlàní dèbẹ̀dèbẹ̀ ọ̀kọ́lọ́mọ olúayé mọ́rọ̀sẹ̀ gúgúrú àtẹ̀pà gúgúrú olóyin wọn èfi síbi jẹ mí wọn kó síbi dànù ni wọn ń jẹ mí rọ́ọ̀sì ọwọ́ ni wọ́n fi ń jẹ Àlàní dèbẹ̀dèbẹ̀ ọmọ yìí kò dígboro Àlàní dèbẹ̀dèbẹ̀.
What's up, everyone? You are tuned into No Wahala, the podcast. I'm your boy Tunde, and I'm here with my brother
Bao. What's up? We're here at AfroFuture in Detroit with our special guest,
Ethan Tomas.
What's up?
How you doing, my brother?
Feeling great, man. Feeling amazing.
Man, talk about your experience, man. How's it in Detroit? You are on one of the biggest stages in the country right now, doing Afrobeats and Afro House.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the experience. How have you been feeling since you've been in the city?
To be honest, so I grew up in Cleveland, or west of Cleveland, so about 2-hour drive from Detroit.
Yeah.
And there wasn't this.
Yeah.
There's never been until recent years, there just wasn't space for us this big at this scale. It was mostly house parties. You want to hear African music? It's at your auntie's house. That's so.
birthday.
Yeah.
For those
weddings.
that don't, no, for sure. For those that don't know, I know of Ethan because we used to work together in the corporate space. But Ethan has blossomed into this amazing DJ that crosses between the continent and the diaspora and does it in such a way that is organic. And he also produces and creates his own music as well. So we're gonna get into all of that.
For sure.
We're not gonna take up too much time, but we're gonna get into as much as we can. So talk to us about your journey. What made you want to even get into DJing and then eventually getting into the artistry side of things?
Yeah. Honestly, my family's always been very musical. So my dad, funny enough, he was born in Ghana in 1941.
Yeah.
So
Pre-independence.
he used to do tap dancing and random stuff, play drums. He's that old where tap dancing was cool. Pre-independence. So he was there. He was 16. And he remembers the speeches and everything. So it's really to get that perspective. But very musical family, and they always kind of got me into music pretty young. Mostly classical music, but I always wanted to make it. We grew up my uncle used to play a lot of just high life, a lot of Daddy Lumba,
R.I.P.
Daddy Lumba.
Yeah, so me, I just wanted to be able to create music instead of be able to regurgitate. Classical music, you learn to play other people's music.
Yeah.
And DJing, a lot of times you learn to play other people's music. I wanted to create, I wanted to write. So that's kind of how I got into it. And then more recently, I was inspired. It's funny enough, Jules and I are both on this festival, but he's one of the people that kind of inspired me to make more African music. The first beats that I ever heard him made, they fused hip hop and Afro beats in a way where I was I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to take all my hip hop production and be able to bring it all together. So yeah.
That's dope. Shout out to Pop's tap dancing.
Yeah.
And shout out to all the tap dancers that just learned tap dancing is not cool anymore. They coming for you. No, I'm teasing. He was when tap dancing was cool. He was when tap dancing. I'm chatting.
No shade to the
It ain't cool no more.
He said that, not me.
Get your feet off them floors. No, I'm messing with you. No, so
Wahala.
I will say one of my favorite. No, it's random. One of my favorite Simpson
I didn't even make
episodes.
it 3 minutes.
Right now, yeah, they beefing with you. You're gonna be in a hotel room one day. You're gonna be in a hotel room one day and just hear tap. He gonna hear tapping, just heading closer to the door, and they coming. There's a crew for everything. There's a Facebook group right now going on.
The spirit of Alvin Ailey is gonna come find you.
I know a lot of
See?
What's the young lady that's
I don't know young ladies. I don't know. Sorry.
The young lady
I don't know.
right now. I can't remember.
I don't know young ladies. Only grown ladies. Only grown ladies.
She's a 30-year-old woman. She's an amazing tap dancer. I can't remember her name right. She's not a young lady if you're 30? You said 30-year-olds are a young lady? Anyway, we're back to it. Ethan, so how does it feel, obviously? Out here trying to see who getting canceled first. There's a challenge. Wow, are you putting a brand on camera? Exactly. No, but back to it. Obviously, we're at a fun festival, and you're from the Midwest. We're talking about the growth of the sound, from house parties, weddings, to now being able to host venues where a whole bunch of people that look every which way, whatever creed, whatever skin tone, religion. So how does it feel to experience house parties, you know what I mean? Where it's like, 80% of the people there listening to the music and everyone shares the story. So now we're here. You might never see these people again. Or, you know what I mean? Like everybody's festival happened. How does it just feel to know that the African sound is bringing everybody together?
It's beautiful, man.
You know?
Like, I know it comes with a lot of complications, right? Like, it's like
the business part
once things get to a certain size and it becomes pop music, there's a lot more people involved, right? A lot of people telling you how to make the sound, what's gonna be commercially relevant and trying to change things. Like that part sucks, but
it comes with it, right?
But being able to do this and being able to spread, like it's you can't get that without that, unfortunately. So
right,
yeah, but being able to get to this scale and have people who, to be honest, it's like introducing people to Africa too, that like it's like a gateway for people to come home and be able to like understand. Like I think music does that for people. I remember like I always wanted to go to Brazil because I started listening to Ballet Funk. I'd never been to Brazil, but like the music made me go to Rio. I was like, I gotta go see it. And I feel like that's happening now for a lot of people with Afrobeats. Like, yo, I feel this vibe so much, I wanna actually go there. So I think it's like, it's bigger than music. It's making people find their way home, you know?
And what do you think of some of the responsibility as an ambassador? Because I feel like we all share a role as being ambassadors to the culture. What do you feel are some of our responsibilities in the music scene, the fashion scene, and just telling the story in a way, like you said, where people want to then go home?
We have a lot of responsibility, and I think as a DJ, for one, we have a responsibility to keep breaking new music. Like, that's a piece that's hard. It's like you have to be okay with the crowd kind of getting a little loop when you drop new stuff, because it's like they don't know it yet, but you have to go through that pain to keep the music fresh.
Interesting, like knowing that, okay, the crowd is not going to go crazy.
But you have to you have to be okay with that for maybe those 2-3 minutes, and then come back with a song everybody knows. But like, if we don't do that as DJs, we're gonna keep playing the same songs, and the new album can't get life, and then we can't grow.
I remember being at Burner's event, and I'm not sure if it was Barclays or MSG. He played Last for the first time.
Yes.
Nobody.
I remember that.
Nobody. It was just like, okay, you know what I mean? The new song, and then
now it's like,
2 weeks later, it's the greatest thing ever, and everybody's going crazy. And then he comes back to New York, performs it again, and everybody's like,
I remember people were just staring like,
like,
we were all there like,
is this the same Last we listened to? So I get that. It's just interesting to hear from a DJ, and I'm like, okay, I'm about to do my part for the culture.
It's hard though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be
when
staring
everybody's looking at you, putting the phones up, play it.
All you see is white lights,
I'm like,
flashlights.
Enjoy.
It's going to be good. It's going to slap. Trust me. Just trust me. It's going to slap.
Feeding a kid medicine, like you're gonna be better, but it tastes disgusting.
This Motrin is sweet. Enjoy it.
Yo, so much of DJing is like rapping medicine and candy, man. Like. It really is DJing, production, and everything. I mean, that's what. Funny enough, like people know me for remixes. That's why I started making remixes.
I didn't even get to Kodra. I was going to get to Kodra into it, but I didn't get there yet. But yes, a lot of people do know Ethan because of his viral TikTok remixes that take classical high life records and he's flipped them and turned them into house bangers.
Yes.
So when people were sending me TikToks like, yo, do you know this guy? I'm like, do I know this guy? This guy that used to be in this guy. I know this guy. Where? No, it's impressive, man. How did it feel to like look at your TikTok notifications one day and be like, oh shit, this went viral? Like, what did that feeling feel like for you?
It's overwhelming.
Because you're one of the more humble cats that I know that like does this music shit. So I want to know like, how did it feel to like wake up that day and be like, you know what, my notifications is crazy right now.
I'm also pretty private too, so it's like
yes,
it's a lot of people seeing your face.
Yeah.
I've come to like. Yeah, it's normalized a bit, but it's still weird. Like, but it's nice. I'm not like complaining. Like getting that external validation, it feels good. Yeah, to wake up to 1,000 comments there, and it's like I always have to remember not to fixate on the like. There's always gonna be a couple negative ones.
Yeah.
But I always have to take a step back and be like, yo, all these people like it. That one person over there doesn't. That's all right.
Everyone can like it. I feel like if everyone likes what you're doing, then you don't like it.
There's certain. I completely get where some people are coming from because I'm like remixing songs that are like so classic and so near and dear to us, and I'm like hesitant to do it a lot of times. And a lot of times they're like, don't touch it. This song was perfect. And I'm like, I agree. Like, I actually agree with you.
There's a reverence that you have to keeping the pure essence of the original, like kind of like protected in a way. You also want to like respect it and also pay homage to it.
But the reason, like, I'll meet people that found out who Daddy Lumba is because I played a remix, right? And it's like, these are people that aren't from Ghana at all, have no idea who this man is and his work. And they heard the remix because they heard it in a set and mixes with Alan Piano, and now they're coming. So that's the reason. It's like, to me, it's just like extending.
But that's what music should be,
Yeah.
Because you can't just you meet an artist for the first time. Like everyone meets an artist for the first time with whatever song, right? Whether it be a B-side or a single. Like, so you have to do your part, like you said, as a DJ and rapping it up and making it, not saying the original is bad.
The original is still there.
Right.
It's still right there.
There's sounds that are more popular now that you can.
And a lot of times I don't always play my remix. Like a lot of times I play the original because I'm like, this is the time and place. It's just a tool. These are all
it's art.
They're tools,
art.
right? So you use the right one for the right time.
It's education in music. I think that you do a really good job of, even like he does. So Ethan's being real humble right now. Ethan throws one of the best parties in New York right now. It's called Ginja. And every time I've gone to Ginja, I have left with a lot more appreciation for DJs that have a relationship with the sounds that they're playing. There are a lot of DJs I feel, especially in New York. New York's just a market where everybody's a DJ now, right? But to go to a party where DJs are playing things that they're actually culturally connected to, and they're able to kind of teach folks like
things they grew up
the vibe, you know what I'm saying? It's really impressive what he does with the Ginger Party, and to be able to bring, like, you guys just did a party with Jules on Friday. How was that? You celebrated it was a DJ, shout out to DJ MoMA. It was like the 5-year anniversary? 4-year anniversary. Talk to us about that experience. Like, how was it like seeing everybody come out to celebrate a brand that you built from the ground up?
It was emotional, man. Like, in so many ways, because all right, so we started the party 2021. Really, I started in 2020, but COVID happened. Like, the lockdown happened the day I was supposed to have the first party.
Oh, sure.
So I had to wait like a year and a half to throw it again.
What did that feel like?
Oh, that sucked, dude.
Like, it's hard not to take it personal, right?
Yeah, I was just like, I'd been building to this for like a year. I'm like, finally got the space, Cafe Azzurri, like one of the coolest cultural spots in Brooklyn.
Yes, Endo
Get the date,
spot.
ready to do it, have everybody booked, lineup booked, and then the mayor puts out the announcement, like, yeah, and I'm like, all right, cool. Low key, we could have legally had the party, but I was like, I don't.
You don't feel right?
Yeah.
I'll follow your gut, man.
And then to fast forward 2021, the first one was like, we had Proper Etiquette. He's Brazilian, but he grew up in New York, plays a lot of like Caribbean music. We had Ayana Heaven, who's a Jamaican DJ, really, really dope. So it's always been a hybrid of Caribbean and African sounds.
Yes.
I always say, like, the goal is to show the similarities in the diaspora and like connect the through line instead of like, I don't like to ever be really divisive because I feel like it just doesn't serve us in the long run. So I always tell people, like, play your shit, play your culture. I'm glad you peeped that, because it's like, if I book somebody who's from I don't want them to come and just try to do an Afro set. Yeah. I'm like, no, like, I booked you to do your thing. I'm like, run that.
Put us on.
Yeah, and I'm like, play the deep stuff, like my homie Gab.
We want to balance it.
Yeah, like my homie Gab Soul, like, she always is up on like the newest songs in the Caribbean, and I'm like, yo, run those.
Right.
So it's like, I like to create a space where we can weave all of it together. And then also, when I try to DJ, I try to take a vocal from a Caribbean song, mix it with a West African song, maybe mix even some East African, South African. Like, I try to, like, not only blend them in the set, like on the same song, try to bring them together, because I study music like very, very deeply, and I'm like, I noticed the same drum is used in this place and this place and this place. So I'm like, let me take the drums from this song and show people, yo, those drums are the same song, or same drums on that song. They're in this song too. So now you get that we're actually sharing stuff. It's not all just coming out of thin air.
That's dope. Yeah, I think it's always fun where somebody's really well versed in a topic, or well researched on a topic, and they're able to share it with those who aren't, right? Because it's like, like, not to use the word nerd in a negative way, but you nerd about a topic, and you talk to the people that also nerd about the topic, but now you got to go share it with the masses, right? And you have to find a way not to dumb it down, but just share it in a way that's digestible and consumable by that. And I think that shows a skill set. That shows how well you know the subject matter. And I think when people teach, when people coach, it's like, I know how to do it this well, but I have to teach those that are here to be able to get here. So I think that's a skill that comes with time. So it's really interesting you're putting in those words. So do you feel less crazy when it links and works well? It's like, I know this is how it is. Like, do you feel like when you put it out there, like, okay, see, I'm not that crazy?
Yeah, I don't know if I feel crazy all the time.
Nah, but when it's like, oh yeah, I can see it, and you're like, what's that mean? Where it's like, you're putting the numbers together, you know what I mean?
When it's like, when it's like resonated at the scale that I can do like 1,500 people in New York City, it's like, yeah, this shit is actually work. Like, y'all are understanding what I'm trying to do. There was a point where, like, you have to go through the I call it like the churn process of like, people come into the event, they come for the first time. Some of those people it's not for them. And you have to let them go, and they might never come back, or maybe they'll try it again in a few years. But it's like you retain the ones who really like it and let the other people go. And letting those people go the first few times is like, yo, this sucks. Like, I could tell that person not having the time of their life, but it's like, I can either change up the event and what I'm trying to do, or I can just be like, okay, that's cool.
One of the earliest things I learned as a DJ is there are DJs that play their music and there's people that play the crowd's music.
I think there's also a lot of space in the middle. I always try to think of it as like a compromise, but I always want to make sure it's like at least 50-50 between me and them. Like, I'm not going to completely let go of what I'm trying to do in my artistry to just play, like, and respect. Like, there's some DJs who any room, they can rock it and they can give the people what they want.
They
like,
can adjust based on their environment.
That's a talent and an art. It's just a different thing. That's not who I, like, the role that I play. But yeah.
For sure. Okay, so we talked a lot about your DJ artistry. Let's talk about your production, your artistry. So what made you decide that you were ready to put out your EP? You put out an EP recently. So let's talk about that. What was the day you were like, you know what? I'm ready to put out a project.
Oh man. That day was probably like every year for 5 years.
Yeah.
Until it just got to a point where I was like, yo, I keep like, we've talked, I'm saying you like demo, I'm like, I got this album, and then that album feels old,
like,
and then
put it out.
And then remember I called you, I was like, yo, I need to drop this like now, like it's gotta happen.
Like, here, let's do it. Give me the day you want to put it out. We will get it done. And he was like, I don't know. I'm still waiting for a verse to come back from Guatemala. And then Jules told me he was gonna blank. And then, and I'm like, all right, bro, you got it. Whenever you're ready. Boom, boom, boom.
Nah.
Eventually, it got done.
I figured out the way for me at least to get over that like tinkering forever. It's just like, I picked my birthday as a date, and I'm just
regardless.
I told people, and I announced the release party. The album wasn't. I wasn't done yet. There was no release.
I was still getting demos. Dog.
The day of the release party, we did a release party in Brooklyn. The day of the release party, I was still getting, okay, I gotta send this off to get mastered. All right, cool. And then we're gonna change this.
The one came in the day of
the day of the event, and you sent me a version. You're like, this isn't the final version, but this is the version. All right, we sent another version out to the DSPs, and then the album went live. You changed stuff after the album went live. The album went live. Everybody had the album, and then there were still updates made, but no, I don't think anybody noticed.
No.
Yeah, though, you're good. You're good at what you do.
But for me, it was like, part of it was I was getting known for these remixes that are specifically Amapiano, and I'm like, I love Amapiano to death, like one of my favorite genres. But I'm like, I don't want to be only known for that when I'm like, I'm West African. Like, I grew up with like a lot of high life, a lot of hip hop,
drums,
so I'm like, let me put this out there so people can understand that like I have this other side as well. And also like the remix versus the original music is a whole thing. Like
it was a nice blend of like house, R&B, high life. It was everything blended together, and I think even the way it was sequenced, it told a story that, you know, you could tell that this is someone that has an ear, not just someone that's just putting music out to put music out. Salute to you.
Thank you, man.
So what would you say you're looking forward to achieving with your work now? Outside of performance, what are some connections you're looking to make?
I mean, working with a lot of artists that I love and respect is the next step for me. Like, obviously, people will have me like remix their record or like ask me to help like drop it in clubs and stuff like that, but I want to make music with a lot of the people that I love.
I feel like there's a name. What are some names you want to put
What's
out
on your
there?
bucket list?
Some names you don't have to. What are some names
I'll
you just
say
want
the
to put out
name.
there?
So like Victoni is one of my favorite artists.
Dope.
Shout out to Big Tony.
Thames is
Shout out to Thames.
Thames is my favorite artist.
I got you.
I want to work with Jules, obviously, on the production tip. So hope to make that happen soon. Then there's like more Molly. We've been working on some stuff too.
Nice.
R the J is like one of my favorite like newer artists as well. Black Sharif. A lot of Ghana.
Right, yeah.
I love Ghana.
No, yeah. I mean, it
so.
feels different. You know what I mean, with your people and.
And then South Africa, like Durban Gogo is like one of my favorite DJ and producers. Yeah, Kelvin Momo. If I could get a truck, if I could work with Kelvin Momo, man.
He's up on that list. You could tell he's high up on that list. That's dope. So we'll put it out there, shit. You know what I mean? We'll sent them tags out. Like, you know what I mean? Victoni definitely is out here. Did you guys get to
Tomas? You are going to do it.
stare at the camera, threaten that man, B?
We just talked. We will do it.
Okay.
We will find. We will tell Bangali to make you do it.
Uh-huh. No, Victoni is very talented though. Great writer, great performer.
He's super humble, super nice too. I think he can get that.
He pulled up to Ginja just off love like 2
That's
times.
dope.
I have faith
That's
that they will
dope.
get that.
Even when it was before it was bigger, like when we were at Cafe Azuli, he pulled up.
That's fire.
Yeah,
That's fire.
Him
How did that feel
and
like?
Bulge both came.
Shout out to Bosch.
How did that feel? You on set like, ain't
Our
that?
UK Nigerian brother. Shout out to Bosch.
Came, and then I played them. They ended up rocking with me for like 25, 30 minutes up there.
Nah, we
just-
got to make that happen.
Yeah,
man. That would be
man.
dope to
I
hear.
hear it.
That would be dope to hear because I feel like those are artists that are very versatile and talented. So you know, what I mean, they would be able to work with the sounds that you make.
sure.
Yeah.
What's next for Ethan Tomas? What do you want? What is the immediate thing you want to do next as Ethan Tomas? What is
I
a
gotta finish.
festival you want to do, or EP you want to finish, or an album you want to finish?
I've been working on this project I went to South Africa. I produced a lot of the records. I went to South Africa to finish them. It's very,
Joburg, Cape Town, Durban.
Joburg.
Okay, salute.
Joburg is I haven't been to any other city in South Africa, but I feel like
We should change that.
Joburg was just like,
You must. There's no way you can finish your project without going to Camps Bay. You must go. You must touch down that Cape Town. You must go there.
I think I'll go to Durban first.
Yes, that's where a lot of the.
To be honest,
yes.
like for me,
especially if you want to be with the South African rappers.
I want to go with the best music is. So like when I travel, like I like to go where
Some of the best talent is in Durban.
and, like,
Absolutely.
home music. Gotta try.
He said it with the click.
Gotta try.
He
man.
knows the vibes. It's not G-com.
Flex.
He said
Nah,
GQ on.
He said GQ
yeah, I love that genre. So like, I gotta go to Durban and see it. But I've been working on this project in South Africa. It's very like, I'm a piano 3-step Afro house.
3-step is so good.
I've almost finished it, and yeah, I gotta release it
I
this year.
can't wait.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Taxon. Shout outs to all of them. The 3-step boys.
Yeah, the first song is dropping in the next month or two.
Soon.
But it samples a Baltimore club track.
Oh my God.
You know, watch out for the big girls.
Oh,
Watch out.
Jesus.
I went to school in
3-step,
Philly.
watch out for the big girls. There's too many big
Yeah.
girls in South Africa. Jesus. My brain is not ready for this.
I'm not joining. I'm not. Yeah, please carry on. He's having a moment. He's having a.
No.
That sounds fire though.
No, it is impossible. You cannot. No, impossible. No.
Sounds fire.
I'm gonna send it to you right after.
Watch out for the big girls in 3-step. Oh, shit. I'm not prepared. Please hold this mic. I can't hold the game.
You're gonna walk off with that.
Yeah.
Anything else we should be looking? That sounds nuts, but we'll see.
That's wild, bro. Even for your brain to even go there, it's like duh.
That sounds fire, man. That's coming out before 30 December, so you're gonna have
So we
people
gotta run it.
rocking. Yeah. No pressure on getting it out.
You have a bodyguard, right? You have security. Oh, I'm just saying. Oh, perfect.
There's
security.
right behind the camera. There's a well-trained fighter.
Yeah. Shouts to Big M. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to Big M.
Not the little
one. No, you know.
Nah, but definitely we'll wrap it up with that.
Ethan, thank you so much for making time with us. We are very grateful that you put on for the culture the way you do.
Yes.
We're excited to see what you do next. We're excited to have you here in Detroit for AfroFuture 2025. May you do Coachella. May you do Sundance. May you do all the things.
Burning Man, all that.
Burning Man.
burning all of them.
Okay, all right. All right, listen. We don't want no violence, no wahala.
Governor's ball.
There you go.
You know,
There
mayor's ball, president's ball.
No mayor's
God
ball.
willing,
No,
man.
No son. Sorry, I said that. Electric Daisy Carnival.
Yo,
Okay, we shout them all out.
I would love to.
All
The
out.
EDM Fest need more Africans, to be honest.
They do, and I feel
They
like
really do.
What I love about African DJs is I feel like we're very experimental because of the amount of
Yeah.
music that comes through the continent. So
Straight up.
it'd be dope.
There's no reason Tyler ICU, Maparisa, Kabza, all these guys shouldn't be headlining at EDC. There's no
It's
reason.
gonna happen.
It's
They're
gonna
hard
happen.
work. They're hard
From
work.
your lips to God's ears.
It's just networking properly. Yeah, the talent is there.
You doing Afrofuture in Ghana?
Yes.
Lord willing.
Lord willing.
Lord willing.
Everybody, if you are not already following Ethan Tomas on all the socials, follow this man. He will tell you how to properly spell his socials. 'Cause I don't want to assume it's spelled out Ethan
got you.
Tomas.
It's Ethan, ETHANXTOMAS. There's no H.
You see?
I always have to beef with the flyer
See, that's why I
designers.
let you do it.
The
so
flyer
that there's
designers
no
always put this H.
So yeah, they used to. They
And
used
I'm
to
like,
divide by
I understand, but
English
the H
alphabet.
to
And
be
as a
the truth
Ghanaian,
is,
the H factor is very
H
important.
the H
Yeah.
was already taken. Yeah.
Well, Tomas has some sazon to it.
Yeah.
So there you go. It has some sazon. I'm from the Bronx. We love a sazon. All right, thank you all. Appreciate y'all. No Wahala. Ethan Thomas. Follow the man. Listen to the music. We appreciate you. Take care, brother. Peace.